comments by just segregating some of these sentiments that Member Mills shared around classroom sizes and goal setting. But I'll have to ask forgiveness for my board because most of my comments right now, and I prepared some comments, are directed to you and the community that's watching at home. And forgive me if I kind of struggle through this. It's emotional, especially with a young person outside. But really, from the bottom of my heart, thank you all for coming here tonight and to the meetings past. If you didn't get a chance to say your full speech, I know several of you had it written down, please feel free to email it to me. My email is readily available on the district website. If not, I have some cards after the meeting. And to the staff who stood here tonight, I really know that took guts, and I couldn't agree more. Democracy isn't always pretty. It's meant to have disagreements. They're necessary. However, civility and respect are imperative. I'm saddened that you felt that you had to come and address this publicly, though. In my almost a year on this board, I've received my fair share of criticism. It comes with the territory, and my fair share of requests, but nothing like recently. And even in my short time here on the board, I know that this is different. I have never before been asked so forcefully and repetitively to reaffirm my commitment to equality, to let the world know where I stood. I've always relatively naively thought that was self-evident. I'm deeply saddened that I have to have these words here tonight, heartbroken that it's come to this. But for the record and for anyone watching, I firmly believe in love, tolerance, and equality to all for all. Furthermore, because things have been said, I don't believe we can make someone gay by teaching them sex education or want to change their gender for that matter. I also don't believe that there's only one way to raise a child. If a two-parent household is what's required, then I must be a fluke. It makes no difference to me what your race, gender, or sexual orientation is. I care about what is in your heart. And my heart doesn't have space for hate. Love is so much more powerful than hate that it just drowns it out completely. When I was young, I went to Bible camp, and I really distinctly remember getting a stone, Little River Rock, with the number 1 and an S and a T in white on it. It was the first stone. It was a reminder to not throw the first stone, or any stones for that matter. You can't fight intolerance with intolerance, hate with hate, or stones with stones. But I also understand pain and fear. Fear that has been augmented by a political context that has enabled hate and harmful rhetoric. Fear and pain that many in our LGBTQ community face on a daily basis, where words can be the difference between life or death and between a teen taking their own life. As a community, we can't let that happen. And in this context, I understand the need even more to hear from me as a member of this board, that I'll protect the LGBT community. I'll protect our lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and questioning kids, and any other kid. And let's get the focus back on the success of our kids. And thank you for being here, and thank you for listening.